Yeah, all right. I don't have to do an intro to this because who cares? People can only watch it anyway, so they know what's going on. What's today's date? June 5th?
Yeah, you literally put nothing out about this. So
I think
What
the
do you
people
expect?
who we talked about it 1,000 times on Monday.
yeah, but what if
The,
people hadn't watched Monday yet?
the people who are going to watch it are going to watch it. The people who aren't going to watch it aren't going to watch it. It's very simple.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
You
Seems
got
like
your high noon?
nah. It's yeah.
What the heck?
Who has time?
That's what this is. I got my Buffalo Trace, last of it.
Yeah, you can do it for two people.
I was in betweeny, so I poured it really strong.
Exactly. So you got so it seems like some of the stuff for this is episode type content as well. So
Yeah, sure. We'll talk about this on the next episode for sure.
I think some of this stuff is going to be pretty irrelevant by the time we
do an episode. So yeah, we'll talk about it now.
Yeah.
I didn't know what else to do. I mean, there were some things that came up.
Well, I think these are either dictated by the chat or not dictated by the chat. And since I didn't tweet anything out about how we were going to be live, I guess nobody's going to be here. That's fine. I don't care. I mean,
they can watch it later. We got some Illinois sports talk and some other things. We got some basketball related stuff to talk about also. So I didn't make any banners, so here we are.
Not needed.
Tim Anderson interview with Bardo. Yeah, I didn't put that down here. We'll talk about that after we talked about Illinois baseball. They lost. They beat Indiana State game 1 in super regionals or regionals. I don't really know how it starts. Anyways, then they lost to Kentucky 6-1, and then they played Indiana State, lost 13-2. Did you watch any of these games?
No.
Okay.
Not really
college baseball fan?
College baseball is just kind of there, you know.
Really? You don't watch the College World Series at all?
It could be on the TV. I don't know if I'm paying attention to it.
Okay, well, you got 7 of them, so.
Yeah, well, the one left right now is not working very well, so I got to get that figured out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really a big baseball guy the way I used to be, I would say.
That's true. I feel like I'm the same way, too. After the Cubs won the World Series, I really didn't.
You're a quitter.
Anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. When did you stop becoming a fan? I know it's been since 2011, so you're just kind of down on the Cardinals.
I would just say that they don't take the priority that they used to. You know, like I care about other teams that I root for more, and yeah, and I just think baseball. I think you know. The pitch clock is definitely at the major league level has definitely helped. I don't know anything about baseball that's outside of the major league organizations, you know, but the pitch clock has certainly helped it a little bit, helped people get back to watching the game. But I think there's also parts of the game that are just really, really annoying to watch now, whether it's, you know, the complete lack of having contact hitters.
I thought you were going to say competent umpires, but
that's another problem.
Yeah. Do you think that ruined the game? The whole upswing, everybody's trying to hit bombs.
I think that's part of what makes it not as enjoyable to watch. But I also think that the umpiring thing is one of the issues that I think may be what's wrong with certain unions is that those guys are so protected by that to where there's zero accountability. And that's like, I mean, the baseball union, obviously the Players Association is very strong and the umpiring union as well. But if you complain enough, you can get an umpire fired. That's what happened to Angel Hernandez. So
do you think how close do you think they are to an automatic strike zone, like computerized strike zone?
Probably like within the next 4 years or less, I would say. But I don't think that they should take umpires off the field entirely, which I don't think they will.
No, I don't think you can. I mean,
no, I think you just if the umpires, I bet there's certain old school umpires that'll be done when that happens because they'll just be like, oh, it doesn't matter anymore. But you obviously need somebody to make the call on the field. So
right,
yeah, baseball sucks. I mean, let's just be honest.
All right, and Illinois baseball can't get anything done. Kind of like another team we're going to talk about later. I don't know what my dog's doing right now, acting an idiot. Sean, what's going on? Philip, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by, guys. Might just be us four tonight. So, I don't know. I didn't really watch the Tim Anderson interview with Bardo. I think the big clip that's going around is Tim Anderson saying that Sky Clark is his biggest regret in life is leaving Illinois. And he told Trey White that he should come to Illinois, which when I sent it to you, you questioned if Tim Anderson should be saying that, which I would kind of agree. I think Tim Anderson maybe has a good enough friendship with the Clark family that he could speak on it, but I don't know.
Well, it's not like Sky's going back to Louisville, so
That's true.
And I think we kind of had an idea that it wouldn't be a surprise if Sky Clark told Trey White about Illinois.
Yeah. It's the way that like Sky Clark tweets and stuff like that. I mean, it seems like he genuinely did like Illinois. With whatever happened, with whatever happened, with everything, I don't know. Maybe he realized that he needed after you leave Brad Underwood, he's like, well, Kenny Payne's a terrible coach. Like, probably should have stuck with Brad. And maybe that's why he's going to Mick Cronin, because I could see Cronin being more of a Brad Underwood type, the way he is in his suit and screams at people.
Absolutely.
Sure. Good talk. All right. Speaking of Louisville, Coleman Hawkins is visiting Louisville. That was a great lead in, by the way. Thanks, Philip.
Really good. Did you hear Scotty Scheffler call it Louisville twice?
Yeah. You think he did that on purpose just to
There's no way.
Kick sand on him?
Why would Scotty Scheffler's not going to do that.
He should. Coleman Hawkins retweeted Tipton's edit, whatever the hell his name is, tweet about going and said that he heard it from his agent, Nate Conley. So Coleman is going to go visit Louisville. A lot of Illini fans are giving him shit because he said in an interview that he wanted to go somewhere that had a good football school. So apparently that doesn't matter as much as he made it seem. Think he's a good fit at Louisville?
If
I don't know enough.
I don't know. I kind of forgot what their roster looks like, but obviously new head coach there, Pat Kelsey. So Louisville, their football team's not, you got Brian Brom in there.
Yeah.
Not Brian Brom. That can't be his name. Jeff Brom.
I mean, they might actually make bowl games, unlike Illinois. So.
They went 10-4 last year.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I don't think you go a step down from Illinois football, though.
This is definitely a step up because Illinois football has zero chance to win their conference, and Louisville has at least a very small chance in the ACC. They're kind of that team behind probably at least the last 3 years, even though Clemson hasn't been as good. They're still obviously there, and North Carolina, who underachieves, and Florida State last year. So Louisville, yeah. I mean, Coleman, this is early. This is early in the process. I don't think this will be the only school that he visits.
Yeah, I would agree with that. He did tweet out today that he's taking a break from the app. He said, quote, "Please don't believe everything you see on the internet," and his patented laughy face emoji. So Chucky Hepburn's at Louisville. I forgot about that. I kind of forgot Vlad Golden was at Michigan until Ant Wright put his thing out. I'm going to need a serious rundown of where everybody went from you.
They also got Terrence Edwards from James Madison. That's another very quality. They got some good mid-major guys from last year. But no, I mean, looking at the forward position for them right now and the size, they have our guy Kaysen Pryor, remember, from South Florida, who Illinois was interested in for 5 seconds for some reason. They got him.
Yeah.
6'10", 210 from Chicago. We got James Scott, sophomore from Fayetteville, North Carolina, allegedly. They also got Abubakar Traore, 6'5" forward, so not really relevant. I don't know why he's listed as a forward. He must be like a smaller power forward. And then Noah Waterman as well from he's a sixth year. They're very old. They got a lot of old players in that Louisville squad. So maybe Coleman would be a good fit.
Yeah. Jay says, can't believe Coleman drawing hardly any interest. Teams all out of money. Coleman asking for too much. Surprised North Carolina, Arkansas, and Kansas not asking for his services. I mean, I feel like it, and I don't know if it's been under the radar what's going on, because his agent apparently wanted to put out that he's going to Louisville to, visit. That's what we're calling it from now on, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Thanks, Scotty. All right. So I guess it is interesting that you haven't heard barely anything on Coleman. Hinkle says, you guys buying the media suggesting Hawkins on and off court antics hurts him with the NBA portal options. The NBA, I don't think it matters as much. Maybe the NCAA. Guys don't want to deal with guys posting on social media and stuff like that. I don't know. I think Illinois fans are a little bit crazier, obviously, from others. Like him flipping off the camera after the Maryland game. I don't know if that makes it out of Snapchat. If it's another school, I don't really know, but I could see it hurting. I don't know, people don't want to deal with it, but like Kansas took Dickinson. Dickinson was kind of a weirdo in that way too. So that he had a podcast. So thoughts?
Yeah, I'm Coleman Hawkins out at this point. I would say he's gone. Good luck to him.
You're just happy he's gone?
No, I think I don't think I need to insert any opinions on it anymore. I think we're good.
Okay. Sounds good.
Good luck to him. Hopefully he goes to Louisville. I enjoy watching him there.
Yeah. Illinois' non-conference schedule, as we know right now, November 20th, they're playing at Alabama. It's not actually at Alabama, right? It's off campus.
Birmingham, site. Right?
I think so. December 14th is the game against Tennessee at home. December 22nd, which is a Sunday. How do you feel about that?
I'm disgusted by that.
Versus Mizzou, I already had guys asking if we were doing a watch party. I said you would probably charge $5 at the door these days, so I don't know if that'll happen.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Like you go out, you shoot even par, and now you're unconscious, or what?
I was looking up the the NFL schedule that day.
Oh.
Packers Monday night. We're fine.
What time do you think this game will be if it's on a Sunday? Like the next day's Christmas. It's always on the 22nd, right? It's been on the 21st before.
Well, remember a few years ago, didn't you go when it was on a Saturday?
Yeah, but I feel like that
was early. I bet it'll be up against the NFL like noon or 11, which is so dumb. Like, why can it not be the 20th?
Yeah, I don't know why they don't want to. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't want to make it a Saturday or even a Friday night.
Like, is Illinois gonna have any games between Tennessee and Missouri? I mean, maybe.
Yeah, and I don't feel like it was the night before Christmas Eve last year, but
no, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's interesting that it's going to be on that Sunday. And then we already talked about it, but February 22nd against Duke at Madison Square Garden. So that's what it's looking like. It looks tough. Where do you think Illinois goes in those 4 games right now?
3-1. 3-1.
3-1.
Mm-hmm.
I'd take 500.
Lost Alabama.
That's it.
They don't lose at MSG. They're not losing to Missouri, and they'll beat Tennessee.
Got to beat Tennessee at home. Yeah.
Easy wins.
We'll see if that changes. Somebody clip this for later. Illinois is finally in some people's way too soon rankings. At CBB_Central has them at 22. I don't know who those people are, so I don't know if it really matters. And then Isaac Trotter has them at 24 and is top 25 after the NBA draft deadline.
I mean, CBB_Central is definitely Kevin Sweeney from Sports Illustrated. So
Oh, okay.
he's pretty
great.
well known. Good
Is
guy.
he?
Good guy. He does feel the 68 stuff.
Does he follow you?
No.
Well, he's
Nice
not that
guy.
good a guy.
He's not Rothstein level. There's no doubt. Yeah, I can't imagine. I don't know if I could. I don't know.
Do you think when the season starts, Illinois is in the top 25?
If they are, it'll be in one of those like 4 or 5 final spots. I would say 24th, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
Still gotta add one more guy, right? I mean, or at least look into it.
Yeah, apparently Riley.
Which that's just stupid, but whatever.
Yeah, a lot of guys are pretty high on him. A lot of people are already saying that he's coming to Illinois. I don't know. When do you think we'll find out about Riley? I would say after he finishes his last visit.
Do you think
He's
it's a
got
good
visit on Thursday to Alabama? You said that he fits in Alabama, right?
Well, they don't have any scholarships allegedly, so if he reclasses, he's not going there.
Alabama doesn't?
Yeah.
Do they ever have scholarships?
They've gotten like 30 guys this offseason, so
I think I really think the only chance Illinois has is if he wants to reclass.
what do you think it's a good or bad trait that Illinois fans like every time they get mentioned for like a top 50 guy, it's like instant, oh my God, this guy's the greatest thing ever. Got to get him. When are we going to get him? Are we going to get him?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because like all I needed to see with that is whenever Trey White said he was coming here and everyone's like, oh my God, he's such a key player for the team. It's just like, okay. We have to like every edition.
That's the question though. Like, will Trey White even come here if Riley does?
Why not?
I don't know, because he's going to be.
Who the hell do you think he is?
He's going to be 9th off the bench.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You
think Illinois has more than one red shirt this year?
No.
Hinkle agrees with me. White's gone if Riley comes.
All of a sudden, I want Will Riley to come to Illinois.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the 5 years we've been doing this show, or whatever.
Will Riley's already 18.
Oh, he needs to put on about 30 pounds at least. But the 5 years we've been doing this show, every single edition is viewed as, oh my God, what a great get. Like, I don't know. Does it have to be that way?
Are there any bad gets that Brad Underwood has got?
Yeah.
In your eyes? RJ Melendez?
Yeah, swing and a miss. What's his name? Adam Miller was good for 1 year, gone.
You loved Adam Miller.
Liked him when he was here, yeah. Didn't work out though, did it? I mean,
you might have been the biggest Adam Miller fan behind his mom.
Did it work out? Not really.
No.
Only got 1 year.
I mean, he's had a lot not work out.
Curbelo, swing, miss. Why was BBV ever even playing for this team? That's another one, swing and a miss.
Were people excited about BBV?
Was Jermaine Hamlin a scholarship player?
I'm pretty sure he was.
Swing, miss. That was a huge miss. Jaden Epps, swing and a miss. Sky Clark, swing and a miss.
I mean, I don't know if you call them swing and misses.
The guys who stayed for 1 year and weren't that good when they were here. With the exception of Miller, who I think was good when he was there, and Curbelo for 1 year was good. Jaden
Epps was good?
No, not really. He's fine. Good is a very strong term to describe.
I mean, on that shit show of a team, what do you expect?
He's fine, yeah. He was supposed to be Damian Lillard. That's literally what Illini fans were saying. Damian Lillard is what they were comparing him to. You know what he does that Damian Lillard does? He doesn't play any defense. That's what he does.
Epps is in the portal again, right?
Sure, why not? I don't know. You know how many players have entered that are just,
That's true.
Who knows?
Let's see what he's up to these days. What's up, Boodzilla? I told you you'd see us again soon. Epps is talented, but a locker room problem.
I don't know if we can say that, but
Malik Mack, what's this? Oh, maybe he is staying. Malik Mack, Jaden Epps, Drew Fielder, and the fresh Frosh will say the Georgetown Hoyas.
that's a tough one for Malik Mack, leaving Harvard after a really good season, going to Georgetown. I know Georgetown's a good school, but from a basketball perspective, they're never going to get that thing figured out.
Why did I think he went in the portal?
Because you're a hater.
I don't know. Maybe I was thinking of Sky Clark. They all run together. Hamlin was really bad swing and a miss. I believe went to Eastern. Didn't do too well. He did go to Eastern, yes. But were people saying Hamlin was going to be fantastic? That's the basis of this. Is like you're saying that Illinois fans jump on players like they're going to be the best ever.
I don't know if my point would be that extreme. I would just say that I guarantee you when Jermaine Hamlin announced his commitment, everyone's like, oh my God, huge get, you know?
Yeah. Jermaine scored 5 points on senior night for the Eastern Illinois running Panthers.
But also, I guess from the other side, it's like, what are Illinois fans supposed to do? Which, it's fine. I guess you don't have to look. I guess fans don't, like a lot of the fans on Twitter who respond to these posts don't really,
How about
look at it from an analysis perspective. So they're not going to say whether it's good or bad.
How about this quote from Brad Underwood on November 26, 2019? Jermaine Hamlin is going to be an elite shot blocker at this university before it's over. Does that negate all his elites ever? Holy cow. As it should.
I mean,
elite's a strong word, Brad.
Hamlin was a good ball player.
He played at Lincoln. Like, you could play at Lincoln.
Absolutely. You want to guess how many blocks Jermaine Hamlin had at Illinois in 2 years?
In 2 years?
Yeah.
4.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elite. How many has he had at Eastern? That's the question.
3 years there. He did play more minutes, so that'll be.
He didn't. I mean, he had to be averaging like 3.5 points there. I mean, maybe he wasn't a scholarship player though.
No, he was.
He was?
Okay, he had like 30 or 40 blocks, maybe 50 at Eastern. I can't count. There's too many. He's elite.
Brad Underwood is a huge Jermaine fan. He says that a lot too. He's a huge fan of his players.
Anyway, I mean, enough of this. Jeremiah Fears and Merez Johnson on Team USA. How about that?
What'd they do?
They beat Belle Eyes. Just kidding. They beat Belize 150-54, 96-point victory.
You would never mess up a European country.
No,
like Louisville, you'll do, but you and the Europeans, you're strong. Yeah,
obviously I did that on purpose. It's Belize. What am I, an idiot? After a tough, geographically, I'm pretty sound. After a tough first game, Fears goes for 17 points on 8 of 16 shooting. That's 50%, by the way, folks. 6 assists, 7 steals, which is it really that impressive that they got blind kids on this team? I mean,
have you gotten to wait till you see the score of this game?
0 turnovers, and they were plus 40. He was a plus 48, 21 minutes, and they won the game by 96. Yeah. Merez Johnson, 15 points, 5 of 6 shooting, 15 rebounds, 1 assist in 17 minutes. 15 rebounds in 17 minutes. What were they playing? A bunch of 12-year-olds out there?
Pretty good. I think I saw Armchair posted that he had. Armchair.
Just a joke.
Hey, can you guys get us to 1,000 subs before those other people. Holy cow! Stop pushing everybody. He had 9 rebounds in 7 minutes or something today. Today.
Yeah, what was yesterday?
9 rebounds in under 15 minutes. So
pretty good.
Yeah. Anyways, every player that comes is elite. Jason Jaxtis is the new potential guy for Underwood. Yeah, he's redshirting this year. Do you think Jake Davis redshirts this year?
Great question. Thanks for asking. Maybe. He could probably use a year. I don't know.
1,000 before Christmas. Let's go. Yeah, get us to 1,000. We really shot up after 500. I noticed.
Did we?
We're at 567 right now.
Whoa! Why don't we just buy the 500 or something?
That's true. We should just buy them.
No, it's bad for the metric.
Seems the way people go. Yeah. Good for Jeremiah and Merez. We'll see Merez shortly. Terrence Shannon Jr. trial starts on Monday. The great DA of whatever county in Kansas they're at, Douglas County, tried to request a delay in this due to heavy caseload. Like, bro's trying to get ready for the draft, and you want to delay this? There is a new judge on the case because the other one's tied up with another one. She denied the request. So this is going to trial Monday. Should be over by Wednesday at like 8 a.m., right?
Sure.
Jury selection. Not guilty.
We'll see. I don't see how it could be, but, unless there's some evidence that hasn't been made public, which,
true. I mean,
isn't there a Freedom of Information Act?
If they're really busy with other cases, though, have they had time to really get anything?
That's made up.
And I think they're trying to. I think the DA is trying to stop some like testimony or something. So I don't know. It's a mess, as always, with the legal system and young black men. Illinois football has an 87 overall ranking in the newly coming out NCAA 25-24. I don't know what it's called. I will be buying it. Me and Ethan might stream it. We should stream that. That's what we should be doing. Bring Illinois to a dynasty. You think people would watch that? I thought it seemed weird. Their offense is 83, their defense is 84, and they're an 87 overall. I think they're like higher than like Iowa, Michigan State. There's a lot of teams that are higher than. I'm guessing this is a placeholder number. Like Illinois is really going to be in the 70s, I would believe.
Yeah, that's insane for them to be an 87. I mean, they're a joke of a program.
Yeah,
they're gonna go 3-9 is my prediction.
3-9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, does that get lower every time we get?
Yeah, I think I said 4-8 last time. Okay. So yeah, they're gonna go 2-10. They're gonna go 2-10.
Illinois football has the 15th hardest strength of schedule, according to ESPN. Also, so
I think they're gonna go 1-11.
Sounds right. Hinkle says this is the only podcast that hasn't weighed in on like Caitlin Clark versus the WNBA. Ethan was tweeting about Angel Reese. He apparently hates her. Schlagboy says, "What's the WNBA?" That sounds better to me. Have you watched a game?
Similar to whatever we were talking about earlier on the TV, college baseball. It may be on the TV, but I don't know if I'm watching it.
Yeah, I watched the first game only because me and my brother put in some prop bets, and once she failed on one of them. Once she hit the other prop bet, I'm like, I can't watch this anymore. Like, it might be worse than college girls basketball.
Wow, sounds like you're a hater.
I mean, you just said that you don't watch it.
No,
I mean,
it's not why I
I've
don't watch
watched
it.
more than you. There were like 37 turnovers in that game. That's not basketball. Like, Caitlin Clark thrived on the outlet pass. And you're telling me NBA players can't catch one?
NBA?
W?
No, I think the typical Chicago fashion. Their team is full of dirty players.
Got ejected last
Absolutely.
night, that dirty player.
Oh, I was talking about the other one.
Cheney?
Hollywood or whatever.
Cheney?
No, I think that the Caitlin Clark play was like almost a love tap. Like that really wasn't that much, but
I don't think it was that much either.
But also, like, it seems like there's some pretty strong jealousy going around from the analysts and players in the league, even though
I would
don't
agree. I mean, she
see
came
how.
in, she's making way more money than everybody else.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I like race, whatever. Like, it's obviously she's white and this country's 87% white people. Like, it's the first superstar they've ever had in the WNBA.
I don't know if I'd say that.
American superstar? I don't know.
Candace Parker, I mean, pretty big name.
White. I meant white superstar.
Racist.
Diana Taurasi. No, that's do you not think that the black girls are mad because this white girl came in and she's making
I don't
millions
know.
upon
I don't
millions?
I don't know that.
If this isn't like a race thing, then
who are we to say?
We are not to say, but
yeah. So there you go.
I just said.
So. I find it hilarious that the same people who
her own teammates don't stand up for her. Yeah.
I find it hilarious that the same people who, the types who tried to boycott the NFL, quote unquote, a few years ago, I find it hilarious that all of a sudden they're pretending like they care about this because it's an attack on a white, I would say, which, it's funny to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe people should try to enjoy life more than getting upset about all these issues, I don't know.
I don't like the thing until I hate to say it, until it gets to the point to she gets hurt, nothing's gonna be done about it. I hope she doesn't get hurt to the point where it ruins her career. But I don't think that body bump was as egregious as the rest of the media made it out to seem. So
can we ban Hinkle from the chat for making us talk about this?
If I knew how to, I would. No, I would never. Women's
this is also true.
Better than the WNBA.
Yeah, I think that's true. Although, go watch that Illinois Villanova WNIT or whatever game, and you'll be like, okay, never mind. Only the UConn, those teams, the good teams.
Yeah. Illinois golf once again wins the stroke play in the NCAA championship. They won last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or they lost. They won.
I think they won the stroke play last year too. Yeah.
They won by 16 strokes, which is absolutely crazy. Did you watch any of this? I think I was in Vegas during this, so I didn't get to watch any of it.
Yeah, I was watching.
They immediately get stomped by Georgia Tech in the first round. Mike Small is not a match play coach. Should we fire him? Weren't people calling for his head last year?
That's because last year's team was actually supposed to make a run. This year's team was a lot of new guys, younger. I mean, you look at Herondine is obviously a freshman.
New guy, their freshman was their best player. They had a fifth year and a senior.
Their best player for this point of the season. I think Jackson Buchanan is the best player on the team. He's a sophomore. I don't know. I mean, Pearson Hunt wasn't good last year, so I don't think we should be surprised that he wasn't anything for him. The problem this year's team, I think, slightly overachieved the fact they won the stroke play by 16 shots, and the fact that they were the only team under par. And there were only 2 teams under par on the last day, and they were one of them. North Carolina also 4 under, and Illinois 4 under, and then 6 under total. And this was with Buchanan being like brutal in the first couple days, and then figuring it out.
Herndeen tied for the champion, like winning it. What do they call it? Medalist.
Herndeen and Goki finished tied for second.
Oh, tied for second. Okay.
And then Vuis finished tied for 11th, and Buchanan tied for 31st.
How do you not know how to say these guys' names?
I wasn't listening to the broadcast, and how would I watch them during the season? Your thoughts?
ESPN Plus. Don't you pay for that?
They don't have college golf on there.
No, it was a joke.
It's a stupid joke.
You're stupid. All right. So, anyways, Max Herndeen was the only one that won a match. He won 5 and 4. Jackson Buchanan, who you said was phenomenal, he was up 5 holes with 7 to play. He lost 4 of the next 6. Didn't get to finish his round. 5th-year senior Tyler Goki loses 3 and 1. Senior Pearson Hunt loses 3 and 2, and sophomore Ryan Voice loses 3 and 2. So
this is still like an entirely new team, right? So something to think about.
Yeah, do they got some good guys coming in?
I mean, I think Mike Small always figures it out.
Bench. Yeah. Mike Small said, quote, "For whatever reason, we lost our way and started guiding it and started worrying about things. I think a lot of our guys fell back on some of the tendencies that they were getting better at all spring. And I think the pressure and tension, they reverted back to some of that stuff. We were in control of the match halfway through, and the back 9 is one we took care of all week. So maybe the pressure got to them, and maybe they got ahead of themselves and were thinking of the outcome for whatever reason. Can't play golf scared. I learned that."
It is true that they were in complete control in the front, which is what sucks so much.
Really? I mean,
they
obviously,
were up in like 4 of the 5
Buchanan
matches.
was smoking them.
Yeah, that was brutal.
It's not good. So,
and they didn't have Lamprecht either. Georgia Tech. I mean, Hiroshi Tai won the individual for them, but I think Lamprecht was their best player, and he didn't even play in that session. So,
really,
even
Who
worse.
Won?
The entire thing.
Yeah.
Auburn beat Florida State.
FSU.
3. Anderson over Baca, 1 up. Weaver over Gilbert for Florida State. So that's the 2 points Florida State got, 2 and 1, and then Koivan, who I think qualified for the U.S. Open or something. No, I think he has an exemption this week of the Memorial. By the way, Jackson Buchanan, you're talking shit about him. He went to Georgia and played in the U.S. Open qualifying final on Monday, shot 13 under in that event, and is in the U.S. Open field.
Who did I talk shit about? I
Jackson
did was
Buchanan.
State that he was up 5 holes with 7 to play and then lost 4 of the next.
You made a comment before you mentioned it. You were like, "Oh, Jackson Buchanan, who you said was amazing."
You said he was amazing, and then he choked his ass off. How do you think he's going to do in the U.S. Open? Plus 22? Good job, buddy. I bet Ethan could beat you.
All right.
What did you shoot today? 36?
The data says. That's what the data says. It's all there.
Who puts in the data? Like, that thing cannot
It tracks automatically.
How?
The thing is in my clubs, and if you have your phone in the pocket,
it can tell when you're swinging your putter.
Yes.
They can tell when it goes in the hole.
I mean, it can't tell when it goes in the hole, but it can tell when I'm done putting and I walk to the next hole.
Really?
I just adjust the feet of the putts because that's not very accurate. Like if I had like a 20-footer,
it tells you how far your putt is.
If I look at it, it's not accurate though. That's the problem.
Oh, you're cheating? Is that what you're saying? You better take those off when we play in league.
Literally, what it does is if I'm also I don't look at my phone before I putt. That's just weird.
Sure.
I would say it's like 20 feet off on some of the longer putts. I don't think
I
it
wouldn't
takes
know where
into
the
account.
pin is, right?
Well, I can like move it, but I can never get it exact unless they give me the numbers.
Gotcha.
So, like I think it thinks that the greens at the course that we play at are way bigger than they are. Like I could have like a 20-footer and it would say like 54 feet, and I'd be like, oh, probably not. But
that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can look at the data right now, literally right now.
I mean, this is what you wanted to do. Go ahead.
It's exactly what I want.
I'm gonna go get some ice. You look at the data. I gotta put you on big screen. I'll be right back. Hope you're not betting against a guy using Tiger Vision on the course. Yeah, he's cheating. He still won't be able to beat me, but he's cheating.
Please. So there it is. Hinkle, how's your golf game going right now? How you swinging it out there, dude? Dude, why would I dude somebody? It's a weird thing to do. I'll wait for your answer. Holding. Hold. 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 Holding. Offense number 74. Hold. Anyway, yeah. You know, it's one of those things where you got to try your best. You know, might have set the course low at Pinehurst too a few weeks back. Oh yeah, what'd you shoot? Why would they let you out there this year? That would be my question for you. Is you know, conditions. You know, I'm hoping that they shave that sucker down for the U.S. Open. That would be great.
Who do you think's winning it?
It's a little early to say that. Haven't really looked into the models or the data.
A week away, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know, kind of like in Will Zalatoris, which I've already fell into that trap once this year in a major. So if Cam Young could
think Xander has a chance to win back-to-back?
No. I think Cantlay has a better chance to win this than Xander.
Ugh.
I mean, look at this card. It was beautifully done. I was walking, by the way, too, in the rain, which actually makes obviously the greens were a little soft.
How hard was it? It was literally like a sprinkle.
It wasn't much, but it was pretty wet out there because they got an inch early in the day.
Birdie on 2. Does it tell you how far your drives and stuff go?
Yeah, I really don't want to show that because my numbers are pretty bad right now.
Show it.
I think if there's anybody out there that's a TaylorMade driver, and maybe this isn't exclusive to TaylorMade. I know you have Callaway now, right?
I have Callaway now, yeah.
Okay. I cannot. I don't know if it's my swing. I cannot consistently hit the ball well with this driver. Like I'm hitting carries that are 240 somehow. Which come on. Please.
Do you think that you're missing the center of the club?
Absolutely. I can tell too. Like it's going 240, 250 when I miss it. And then I had a drive into the 7th hole at this, we could just say the golf course. I think we've already said it before. It'd be good business for him unless someone in here is like, anyway.
Not unless Ben's going to sponsor us. Whoa.
Who cares? Like I could have a drive into the 7th hole and it would read like 290, you know? So I don't know. I'm just having trouble squaring up the driver.
Downhill.
Like I can play. It was in the morning. It was pretty wet out there. Not a lot of run out, and it was from the blue tees, by the way, too. But no, I think I can play with a driver that I'm not hitting consistently, but my numbers with the driver are not where I need them to be distance wise. I would say.
So it knows if you're left or right of the fairway, or you got to put that in.
Yeah, this is where the data's at. So you see, I hit a fucking hit a terrible, just like a double cross. Shit drive on number 1, went 238, barely even, probably rolled right in front of this tree here. And then, you know, there's a shot here. This is where the old green used to be up here.
Yeah, that's a great spot.
and I just,
Play
easy
from
2
there all the
putts.
time.
Yeah. It's not a bad spot to miss, I'll tell you that. Then if I go to the second hole, you'll see I hit another shitty drive, 240, just terrible. What kind of a bitch hits the drive 240? What am I, you?
40?
Yeah, it just terrible.
I'm up
Terrible
here
drive.
usually. You're 150 out.
147 9-iron. I hit that. That was tracking. That almost hit the flag. It was a pretty short putt, so easy make. Another terrible drive.
Have we played since I got my new driver?
No. Here's a terrible drive.
Driver 4-iron. You're under the trees.
This is under the trees. Yeah, this is a really good punch. I had like 20 feet for birdie.
That doesn't seem right.
What?
240 there doesn't seem right.
It was a really bad drive.
Okay.
Really bad. I just cannot hit the driver right now. Can't even find the face. And this is from somebody who was a speed freak a couple weeks ago.
Where's your old driver at? Have you thought about whipping that thing out?
Upstairs. Yeah, I don't know. I need to glue.
I feel like you used to hit that one way harder than this one.
Maybe. I think
I feel like you lost distance going to that stealth.
Yeah, probably. I'm kind of an anti-carbon guy now.
Okay.
Carbon face, twist face. I don't like those.
That's what the stealth has, right?
Yeah. Not a fan. Sounds like shit too. I would have to relearn how to hit the Callaway. Bad. Maybe I'll switch back. I don't know. I need a new shaft though in that Callaway. Maybe. I don't know though. But I need to like glue the part of the part that connects the part that connects the I need to glue that back up. It's like off.
If only you knew somebody that could do that at a golf course that you work at or something.
Yeah, totally. I asked him about it. He said it's fine. You don't have to do anything with it.
Hinkle says looks like a good track. And we're lucky to have Edgewood. I will say that.
And then, just a little bit of a kind of a block with this 7-iron off the fourth. Just off the green. I mean, it's like right here, but the yardages weren't lining up. Like it was trying to say it was like 30 yards from here, which that's not true. So I moved it up to like 16 is about how far the chip was. And then I missed like a 4-footer. It should have been an easy par. It was just pathetic. I also had a guy.
You can move the little dots around.
Yeah, if I feel like the yardage is inaccurate, but I only did that for something like this where it says it's 30 yards from right here, which is not.
Gotcha.
I don't think this thing has a very good calibration system in it right now with the yardages. It feels a little off, but you never know, like, when did they map this out? Like this looks pretty old whenever they GPS to this course. So maybe they need to do it again from certain areas, but yeah, terrible miss there. Then 5, another terrible drive. Just right of the fairway, 5-iron, 188, pretty short of the green, but easy chip to about 2 feet, easy birdie. I mean, we're back to
255 puts you 188 out. That doesn't seem right either.
I wasn't 188 out. I was like 205 out, and then the rough is. What was last? Did you play last Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
The rough is kind of hard to hit out of right now.
It's long.
I like it. I do like it, but
that's why people were bitching about it. I'm like, it's the rough. Like,
yeah,
supposed to you're supposed to get penalized for not hitting the fairway.
But as you can see, if you look down below a little bit, I hit 2 fairways and shot 36, so you can get away with missing fairways. I think the key number there is to hit 7 greens, because if you look at the only 2 greens, or the only 2 greens I missed were bogeys.
You should play the ball down.
Yes, I did not move the ball. Actually, you know what I did do, actually, now that I say that?
Yeah.
You have to lift clean in place with some of those.
Oh, we did get a lot of rain last night.
It was pretty muddy. This is just a complete snap hook 3 hybrid that I'm surprised went 204 yards.
How come it doesn't show a snap hook? How come it shows a arched angle
I don't think it knows the ball. I don't think it knows the ball flight.
Oh, some of them looked like they were like hooking and stuff, so I didn't know.
This ball flight was this.
Does that say 204 yards? Oh, you hit hybrid, right?
Yeah, I think I'm going to switch to a 7-wood at some point. I think I'm going to get rid of the hybrid.
I literally was just texting a buddy about getting a 7-iron. But I love my hybrid, though. or 7 wood. Sorry.
Then I punched a 4-iron that like clipped a tree and just went straight across. And there's no bunker here anymore,
Yeah,
so
that bunker's gone. This
And then
map's a little dated with all these
Yeah.
bunkers on here.
Yeah, they're almost done. They're almost done with the bunkers. They got like 4 left, and then they're good.
I'll still never play out of them in golf league because my dad won't let us.
Weak. And then I missed like a 10-footer up the hill for par, so that was a bogey. And then number 7, this drive was like in a puddle, so it just stopped right where it landed. So that's probably actually a 256 carry, which still isn't what I want. Damn it. And then this
256 carry is not bad. That's about what I am.
I need to be longer than that. This was
you should be. You're a lot younger than me, so
this was a chunked hybrid, like a weird lie where the ball was above my feet, and I just terrible. I was trying to do a certain thing and it just didn't work out. But then in a decent pitching wedge, I had like 10 feet for birdie and just missed it. My putting right now is we're back up with the putter.
Nice.
I'm figuring it out.
Scotty was worth it.
Yeah, I've hit some really good putts the last few days. And then this one here, just a solid shot. I think it said 29 feet for birdie. That's about right. It was like front.
The old pitching wedge, 143 yards. That's pretty good.
That's the exact yardage I'm looking for there, even though I probably should have used 9-iron. So,
Eagle said, how many balls were you playing?
I played 1 ball. I was going to use an AVX, but I was like, you know what? It's raining. I like to use the AVX for league.
Don't let Ethan try to fool you or anything. The front 9 at Edgewood is really easy.
Yeah, I mean, it is
super easy.
Okay, relax.
The back 9 at Edgewood can be. It's shorter, but when you hit a ball like he's hitting them, that's in the trees. See you later.
Well, I hit I wasn't even. I was trying to. So I had I had somewhat of enough room to land it here, front of the green, but it drew. I wasn't really trying to draw it, but I could kind of tell this might draw a little bit, and it went to the middle of the green. And if I would have taken a full swing, it probably would have been.
That is a heck of a shot around those trees.
Yeah, I kind of felt like Tiger Woods.
Did you go over them or around them?
It was a draw around them.
Wow.
That's impressive. I probably should hit it. If I took a full swing with the pitching wedge, I probably would have been 5 feet for birdie. But I had a chance to shoot one under.
If you took a full swing, you would have been on the practice screen because you hit it 143 yards.
It was a tough lie, though. I don't know if I could have gotten it out of there at 140. 135 might have been a full swing out of that. It's also wet. And the guy behind me was screaming at the shots he was hitting.
It looks so cool from up top, all the water and stuff.
Would you like to see my card from yesterday? Or from Monday? Here you go. How about that number? Boom. I mean, see, look at this drive on number 1. Just a bomb.
See how much harder the back 9 is, Hinkle?
Well, this is the
bogey,
front.
bogey, double bogey.
Oh, yeah, but
bogey.
I made a 10-footer on 16, the hardest hole in the course, one of the hardest holes in the course.
I hate that hole.
I made a 10-footer down the hill.
Automatic double bogey.
Made a 10-footer down the hill that I hit a foot.
Is Neiman playing in the U.S. Open?
I think he missed I think he lost the I don't think he qualified.
Why does the MGM have him at plus 3,300?
Maybe he is. I don't know.
I didn't think he made it. Anyway, Scotty Scheffler plus 410, Rory plus 1,100, Xander 1,300, Hovland 1,700, DeChambeau 1,700, Rahm 2,400, Aberg Kopka 2,400. Kopka. Morikawa 21, Cantlay 3,600, Cam Smith 3,600, Homa 4,600, Clark 46. Matsuyama 46, Thomas 46, Spieth 55, Fitzpatrick 46, Tommy Fleetwood down at the bottom at plus 3,600.
I'll take Fleetwood. So anyway, that's great. I mean, look at this bomb of a drive on number 1 Monday.
What are you doing? This
bomb.
Cart path.
No, it went over the tree.
It's really hard over there.
Well, the lie that I
There's
had,
no rough either. And don't hey, you're just trying to make yourself look good.
the lie that I had on this shot here from like it was like not in the bunker, but it was up against it, and there was still there was grass, but there was also sand under it. I couldn't even get it like out of the air, so I just hit it over the green and then made the putt for a nice bogey. This is a terrible hole here that I played, just brutal. Another good drive though. Look at that.
299.
Ooh, baby! I'm telling you, if I hit this thing good, it does go far. I just can't hit it good.
Were you playing the whites? That looks like it's in front of the tee box.
That's about where the whites are.
Dang, so that's about where I put it. So I'm hitting at 300.
I did hit it through the fairway quite.
Yeah, but you were only 90 out.
Yeah. So, and then I hit a very high wedge that bounced next to the hole, but it was out of the rough, so it went over the green, and then I missed an easy par putt. So good start there.
Do you guys want us to quit the live and Ethan can do this just to me?
No, Hinkle's enjoying this, so
we've only lost 7 viewers since you started.
I don't give a. This isn't an episode. I can do whatever the hell I want.
I know.
Good shot here. A little bit of a kind of surprised this only went 264. Quite honestly, maybe I didn't catch it very.
Yeah,
well.
See, that doesn't. So you're telling.
How about me hitting 7-iron there? It's like 160 out.
155 flyer lie. That seems about right.
I think that's the number of the 7-iron that I hit went 155. So I think it was probably like 160.
Looks like you're pin high to me, bro.
I pulled it left over the bunker.
Yeah, so you're past pin high.
Okay, yeah. So yeah.
So it was probably 145.
Into the wind. Into the wind. Yeah, so
I mean,
also wasn't taking a full swing.
I mean, obviously I hit my 7-iron 140, so I'm not one to question you there.
How about this 6-iron? Absolutely flagged it. It's like 8 feet for eagle.
196?
Flagged it, yeah.
Must have been downwind.
Probably. Why did I skip 4? I did the exact same thing on 4 that I did earlier, except I hit the 7-iron 180. You got to remember the loft on my irons are pretty distance friendly.
Yeah, so are mine, but I think.
What's your 4-iron loft?
I don't have a real 4. I don't have a Titleist 4-iron. I have that Srixon.
What's your Srixon loft?
I don't know. It says it on it, but I have no clue.
My 4-iron's 21, I think, which is.
I think mine's. I think it's 23.
Yeah,
that's Srixon one. But all my other irons are 2 degrees stronger. Like all my Titleists are 2 degrees stronger. I think it gave me 5 yards if I pure them, and they're like I think I'm regretting not just getting cavity backs again. Honestly,
yeah, it's probably a mistake by you.
Probably was.
This is the
those cavity backs made me think I was better than what I really am.
This is a hole-in-one hole here. I didn't make a hole-in-one, but
do you buy you a drink? Does Charlie drink?
I don't know, probably, but no. I'm business on the golf course. Okay.
Do you buy you a Gatorade or something though? Like,
I don't understand that why the person that makes a hole wants to buy stuff.
Yeah, that's the dumbest argument I ever heard.
I don't understand it.
It's dumb.
I wouldn't do anything for anybody if I made a hole-in-one.
I would. I'd be so excited. I always tell Heather if I ever get a hole-in-one, I will not be home that night. Like, I'm going hard in the paint.
So anyway, all right, we'll pick up on that off air.
Yeah, we made it to an hour.
That's kind of Is there anything else anybody in the chat wants to bring up?
If anybody's not asleep, go ahead.
How do people not like golf? I mean, this is just pure dating.
That is cool. Like, I thought about getting it for my kid. So
you should get it for yourself.
What'd you say? It was $100 a year?
Like 180 for the sensors and the 1-year membership. And then I think the membership after that's like $13 a month or something. I think. but I think they bill it annually, so
I should
if
have
you
bought
like,
Strix on. You can get that thing free.
who would buy Strixon?
I don't know.
I do have
Buy-
2 Strixons in the bag.
If you buy Ping, Strixon, or TaylorMade, I think you get the things with a year free.
What I don't know.
Phil likes golf. He just sucks at it.
I once sucked at golf as well.
Sorry, anything can happen. If Ethan can go from shooting 115 to going out and shooting even par.
That's the second time I've shot even par, by the way, and the first time was with you on the front.
That's only your second time?
I think second or third, maybe.
Yeah.
On one side, like I think I have shot 35 or 36 in the back, which the back I usually score pretty well. I mean, if I play the first
keep it in play, the back's not hard.
If I play the first 4 holes in the back at like 1 over or better, like I'm usually going to put up a decent number on the back.
Yeah. Until you get to 16 and make double like me.
I either make triple or par on 16.
It's true.
Like the last time I played it in the league a couple weeks ago, I made a 7. We'll see how tomorrow goes with my guy, 90.
I made a double. I think I doubled from like 150 out.
Bad club selection.
Might have tripled. But it's because I don't know how far my irons are going. Like you hit it off the toe, it goes 120. You hit it in the center, it goes 180. You hit it on the heel, it shanks into the woods. I think I actually did shank my 7. I've been shanking my 7 iron. I don't know what's going on. Just hosel shots.
You gotta go to the range.
I do need to go. I honestly have been telling myself I need to go to the range. I got to work on dropping my hands. I don't think I'm dropping my hands. So I don't know. I've never been one to like work on my swing though. Like I just go out and play, whatever. I just don't have time.
Yeah, true. All right.
I mean, I got to throw it out to you though, because like before we started golfing together, I was like almost in the stage where I was just like ready to quit playing. So it wasn't for you.
Why would you want to do that?
I mean, not quit, but like, play on Thursdays, probably not playing any outings or anything. Just, I don't know. I've been playing it since I was 6 years old. It just kind of, I had just gotten worn down on it. I don't know.
Well, COVID,
Yeah, but you brought me back. Went out and bought all the clubs, and now I suck again. So
I do think you're worse than when we first started playing, but you'll find it,
Yeah. Hey, I mean, if nothing else, I can just give my son the new clubs and take back my cavity bags. So here, hit these player irons because your dad thinks he's better than he is. But anyways.
All right. Well, I think the stream's good. We'll be back next Wednesday, I guess, and maybe it'll be better. I don't know. Maybe people don't like golf. That's fine.
I don't know. I mean, people are here. Whatever. There's not a whole lot going on. This is just kind of us being idiots. So, people said they liked it. We'll keep doing them.
All right. We'll see everybody next
18
Wednesday.
18 people watching us be idiots. So, see ya.
Goodbye.